I don't. You might think it's weird that I don't do face reveals. It's because some of my videos you can see my face, like this video. Well, we're going into the book. I think I should do it like this. Yeah, that's better. Wings of Fire, The Hidden Kingdom. You know, I never read books this big. Only 2 graphic novels. It's kind of weird. Like after they created all of these books, but this one was created when those 2 got created. That makes no sense to me. They born with the dragon like these books. I don't know what that was talking about, but let's just dive in. So only see at the picture. Mudwings. Description: thick, almost brown scales, sometimes on top with amber and gold underscales. Large, flat-headed nostrils on top of the snout. Let me make it breathe easier. I don't know, but it is so blurry that I can't even read it. So I just go do it like that, so then I can. Abilities: can breathe fire if warm enough. Holds a breath for up to an hour. Blend into large mud puddles. Usually very strong. Queen Muzon. Atlantis currently allied with the Bloodhound discoveries in the Great War. Sandwings. Description: pale gold or white scales, the color of desert sand. Poisonous bulb tail, forked black tongues, poisonous bulb tail, forked tongues. Abilities: can survive a long time without water. Poison enemies with the tips of their tails like scorpions. Bury themselves for camouflage in the desert sand. Breathe fire. Queen. Since the death of Queen Oasis, the tribe is split. 3 rivals for the throne. Sisters born Blister and Blaze. Alliances. Born fights alongside the Skywings and Mudwings. Blitters allied with the Seawings and Blaze at the support of both Sandwings, and an alliance with the Seawings. Ice Wings. Why did I say Sea Wings? I am crazy. Sky Wings. Description: red gold or orange scales. Enormous wings. Abilities: powerful fighters and flyers. Can breathe fire. Queen Scarlet. Atlantis currently allied with Spawn and Mudwings in the Great War. Queen Scarlet. Sea Wings. Description: blue, green, or aquamarine. Atlantis currently allied with Spawn. Okay, for a second I thought I didn't read that. I thought they are currently allied with Spawn and the Mudwings. In case I didn't read that. I'm gonna put it like this, so I can read from, like, you're gonna still see it, but I'm gonna be able to read. You see it? This is good. See? Sea wings. Description: blue, green, aquamarine scales webs between the claws, gills, the necks, glow in the dark stripes. On the tail, snouts, and underbellies. You know, that sounds weird. Underbelly. Can breathe underwater. See in the dark, create huge waves with one splash of their powerful tails. Excellent swimmers. Queen, coral. Queen, coral. Queen, coral. No, I didn't. Atlantis currently allied with Blister in the Great War. I'm only going to read chapter 1 to 2. Okay. Ice wing. Wait, rain wings. Description: scales constantly shift colors, usually bright like birds of paradise. Blister, penicillin tails. I can't say that word. I don't know what it says. Abilities: can use camouflage. That's good to blend into surroundings. These are, I can't say that word. I don't know how to say that word. Tails. By the way, I never want to say a bad word. So I might just go, I can't say that word. I'd say I don't know how to say that word for ones I don't know how to say. And I can't say the word for what the other dragons think about wings. Tails for climbing, no known. Natural weapons, queen dazzling, lances, now involved in the Great War. Seriously, go. Seriously. Ice wings. Description: silvery scales like the moon, or pale blue like ice, which claws grip the ice. Forked blue tongues, tails narrow to whip thin end. Abilities: can withstand sub-zero temperatures and bright light. Exhale a deadly freezing breath. Dude. Queen glacier. Atlantis, currently allied with Blaze, most of the sand wings in the Great War. Okay. The last one, night wings. Description: published black scales and skittered silver sails underside of the wings, like a night sky full of stars. Forked black tongues. Abilities: can breathe fire, disappear into the dark shadows, read minds, and foretell the future. Queen, a closely guarded secret. Atlantis, too mysterious and too powerful to be a part of the war. They just try to make people choose Blister even though she wouldn't survive. I guess I just told what would happen. Well, you'd know if you read all of book 5. Well, Blaze did survive, but she isn't exactly the queen. I don't know, I'm blowing out the answer. So, the Dragonette Prophecy. When the war has lasted 20 years, the Dragonettes will come. When the land is soaked in blood and tears, the Dragonette will come. Find the sea-wing egg of the deepest blue. The wings of night shall come to you. The largest egg in the mountain high will give you the wings of the sky. For wings on earth, of earth, I thought it was on earth, of earth, search through the mud, for an egg the color of dragon blood, and hidden alone from the rival queens, the thundering egg awaits unseen. Of three queens who blister, blaze, and burn, two shall die, and one shall learn. She bows of fate, they're stronger and higher. She has the power of wings of fire. She has the power of wings of fire. The two after that sentence. She has the power of wings of fire. And if the wings didn't exist, then it'd say of fire. 5 eggs to hatch on brightest night. 5 dragons born to end the fight. Darkness will rise to bring the light. The dragonettes are coming. I don't know how I do in that voice. When the war has lasted 20 years. I don't know how I do it like that. 5 dragonettes were fighting again. Bright scales in green and red cord caught the rising sun. As the young dragon dove between the rocks, claws and teeth flashing, 5 forked tongues hissed with fury. Beyond them, below a cliff, the sea crashed against the sand with a muffled washing sound, as if it didn't want to complete the shouts of dragons. It was embarrassing, was what it was. Nautilus glanced up uneasily at the massive black dragon beside him. The dragonettes were so busy yelling at one another that they hadn't even noticed him yet. I just wish he could read Mouse's mind the way Mouse adeptly reading his. He also wished there were more talented people around. But when the word spread that the night wing, much of the fury on the urgent missions elsewhere, the peace movement hideout and the seaside cliffs virtually deserted this morning. Occasionally, a dragon snout would emerge from of the caves, spot Mouse, and instantly vanish again. The 5 dragons were the only ones at the top of the cliff, although there were several other young. Ooh, there's a lot to read in this. Dragons. Okay, let me fix. Dragons living with the talents of peace, they'd all been out of sight. But apparently no one is fit to warn the objectives of Mouse's certainty they was coming. Oh, that they were going to be inspected. While Mouse said they're energetic, they would just a backup plan. Now I said, definitely nobody thought you need them. Especially now the 1 or 2 along with the originals. We haven't spent a lot of time training them. I can see that Mouse's dark eyes narrowed as viper the sounding fell into a serious, I did not say the word, and the Roderick promptly tripped and landed on top of him. With a hiss, Viper whipped around and bit Orchard's tail, setting off for a yowling whine. Excuse me, now listen. He could see where this was going. He stepped forward, and Viper's ears and snatched Squid, the little green thing, out of the way before the others could set Tailfire. Stop this, he hissed. You're being watched, Flame, the red Skywing Dragonet. snapped his mouth shut, and whipped his head around, scanning the twisted rocks of a sea cliff. Matthew stepped into the light of the sunrise and looked down at Snout steadily. I knew it, declared the little dragon. The Nightwing Dragonette face speaker leaped off a stone pillow, flapping her wings proudly. I knew a Nightwing was coming to see us. I tell you guys this would happen, did you? Ocho scratched his long large brown head. No, said Viper. I don't think so. Piped up Squid from beneath Nettle's back. But if you did, you predicted the earthquake. A new talented pizza would have something besides seagulls for breakfast this week. And flames, since none of those happened. Can't see very much. Listening, well, I knew fate, said Bree slowly. I saw it with my powers. For seed brought us something great for breakfast, Dane. She beamed up at Mercy. He blinked slowly. Now this award, please. Can I come too? The Black Dragonette asked, bouncing closer to Mercy. Never met another Nightwing before, although, of course, I feel very strong, but with the whole tribe. Said here, Mercy pressed one claw into her chest and moved her back to the other Dragonette. She sat down and curled her tail around the child's shuffling snort. Mercy stepped down to the rocks, out of earshot. When he turned, he found Nellis right behind. And by the way, I don't really need to show you anything because it's really just words. I do find a picture, then I will show you. But if not, then I won't. Before Nellis stepped right behind him, but clinging on to his tail, the ceiling Dragonette. Mousy gazed at Squid, disappointed. I can't say that word. I don't know how to say that word. I can't leave him alone with them. Nellis said, apology. I don't know how to say that word either. Whenever I'm not watching, one of them bites him. Or they all do, sniffled the small green dragon. Also flicked his tongue and considered. I can't say that one. I don't know how to say the one either. I'm just a second grade. It's clear to me, said the enormous Nightwing after a moment, that leaving the Dragonette of the prophecy to take care of the talent of peace mistake. Both the real ones and the false ones. Who's at the Dragonette? Hush, said Daedalus, covering the Dragonette's snout with one talon. He saw the look on Mercy's face and added hastily, you remember, Squid, we taught you about the prophecy. You know the war without that dragon. Dragon tribes are fighting. The one you want to stop, Squid said. Because we're good guys, we want peace. White said no. So that's basically white. So the prophecy said that 5 dragonettes hatched about 6 years ago. A Sealing, a Skywing, a Mudding, a Sandwing, and a Nightwing. Who are going to end the war? Who are going to end the war? That just sounds weird. Maybe it's an accident. I don't know. Who are going to end the war? They come close. Which sister should be the new Sand Queen. Won't bless your ways. Oh, said Squid. Hey, I hatched about 6 years ago. Really, said Mouse, your belly the size of a huge dragonet. Have big personality, Squid informed of him. I think I'm only going to read this, the prologue, because this is taking a while. With big personality, Squid informed him, as he'd been told enough times to use the train. Okay, I didn't know I just said that.
We're about to leave to go pick up some lunch and then go on the way.
I guess I have to read a bit. Squid informed him, as he knows the train. Everyone knew. I think I said that wrong. And your friends are about 6 years old too, Darla said quickly. Not my friends, but they're all bullies, except for Fate Speaker, who is playing crazy. I also glanced back at Fate Speaker, the Nightwing Dragon, she was sitting on top of that twisted stone column, leaning so far forward that she looked in immediate danger of balancing and tumbling off. That's good, Darla said. What if you were one of the dragonets in the pussy? What would you think about that? Assuming a male and seal a canny look. Could I get treasure? You get fame and power, said Matthew. If you did what you're told, that is. How about treasure, Squid insisted. Matthew gave Nose and I don't know how to say the word. Look, is the dragon okay with me? I like treasure, Squid pointed out. The talons of peace are so lame, because none of them have treasure. We gave up everything to fight for higher cause, as Nala said. Peace is more important than jewels or gold. Said Squid. I'd rather have gold. Would you be willing to choose whichever Sand Queen we told you to? Asked you asked. So, perhaps we could talk about gold. All right, Squid said with a gleam in his eye. But I don't want Flame to be part of it. He has to stay here. Why? What's wrong with this guy? Matthew asked Nala. Nothing, Nala said. We're just having a fight today. And every day, Squid said. Because he's me. It's going inaudible. I do not know how to say the word, said Matthew. I don't know how to say the word. Squid said. Squid, be polite, Nala said Nautilus tiredly. I foresee that I'm going to regret this, said Mouseo, frowning down at the sea wings. Sea wings? How many sea wings are they talking about? Okay, but I will be taking over the training up of the prophecy dragonets. They have been mishandled for too long. Obviously, they need a clearer guidance. What does that mean? Nala asked, a sense of dread starting to creep across his scales. He glanced at Squid. Perhaps they should have chosen a different sea ring to be a fake dragonet of the prophecy of Marcia Squid. Hot Squid, not Horse Squid. Hot Squid, if anything happened to him, Mother's going to kill me, Nala thought. I think it means they'll come in with me, Marcia said as a flick of its tail. What else? Squid demanded. You'll find out when we get there. Oh, did my iPad turn off? Sorry that happened. You guys, did you still hear me? Okay. No, but you can just hear. I'm like that. Well, Squid demanded. You'll find out when we get there, said Mousy. And if what's good for you, you'll stop making nosy questions. Do what you're taught. I can do that, Squid said, but good luck with Flaming Fireball. He thought for a moment and Fate Speaker. For that matter. Wait, no, Nautilus. He tried to fill his mind with thoughts. You can't take them, except for Fate Speaker. Who came with you? The parents' talents. That's how we've got their eggs in the first place. They won't expect them to leave, except don't. Squid offered. His mom won't care. It's a mudwing thing. Shut up. Mousy isn't kind, said Mousy. He studied Nautilus with narrow black eyes. Don't think of it, don't think of it, don't think of it, don't think it, don't think it, don't think it, don't think it. It's something weird to think. No, it's a beautiful stuff. He means Mousy, he said with disgust. The dragon that is your son. Now let's stare down our squad. Have a good idea on the stuff. First decided to give backup dragonets. The squid hatched around the right time, not exactly on the brightest night, and it meant that everyone in the moment treated the dragonet like precious, like the precious creature Alice knew he was. Of course I am, said Squid. Isn't that a funny coincidence? Well, I'm the son of the leader dragon, the talent of peace and dragon destiny. He puffed out his chest. I'm even more fun than I thought I was. He strutted off towards the other dragons. Wing forgot and often did. As he often did. None of them liked hearing about how important it was that he was certainly gonna end up with signed snout before long. Alice watched him go, wondering how everything had gone so wrong. Why had the talents agreed to work with Mousy? Why did they decide to get involved in the prophecy in the first place? And how they got lost the real dragonets? And that question drove him crazy. Castro, Dune, and Red should have been able to handle the 5 dragonets, especially when they were conveniently trapped in a secret cave. Instead, the 5 had escaped, possibly killed by Green Scarlet of the Sky Wings, thrown in the Sky Kingdom up at Hyrule. Queen Colored Cantalis, but the Sea Wing Palace and disappeared once went to the wilds of Pyhelia. Wilds? What? Wilds of Pyhelia. Once yet, there were no one to punish. Kestrel and Dune or Dead were wiggled away from the talons, vanished. And who knew where the dragonets were, or when they turned up again with this spectacular talent for trouble and chaos? What a coincidence, Mousy echoed Squid's remark, sounding another unimpressed. Well, said Alice. I thought, why not? Of course, none of the 5 actually hatched on the last night. But they'd be real dragonets with Fuzzy, wouldn't they? But we're about the right age, and nobody has to know the best. So, who was at the hatching? Mousy almost. It would be tidier if we could just kill a witness. No, I slumped. The parent cat, is it, Mrs.? He wondered before he could scratch the spot. Look up that bridge when we come up to it. But I said basically, since he can't be sure of these things that were discovered, he found out things because they aren't glad the cat's good. Now let's probably think now. Discovered your code? No, it's just not very well. I try to bring this out on piece. Now let's look at that. Enemies and this. That's enemy. This thing. I don't know. Now let's have Angela seen him. But isn't peace the most important thing, Steven? You tell your talents all the time that any sacrifice must be made to end this war. Yes, but Lieutenant Dragon X were your idea in the first place. A good idea. Turns out the real ones are proven to be so ungood shepherds. Okay, one sec. Let me finish the last words in this book, in the collage or whatever it's called. Monsieur hissed softly, so we get rid of the most dangerous ones or train the replacements myself. He smiled in a way that made Nicholas feel queasy right down to his claws, and then we'll make sure the box is fulfilled the way it's supposed to be. Okay, that's the end of the video. See? Bye-bye.